Now we're good. That's my bad. But now we're going, and we are back in the Dark Woods. I think we got some new cosmetic stuff yesterday we can take a look at. Salve, friend. Come to refresh your looks. I shall say Virgil's father sold me the most exquisite silk I have ever laid my eyes upon. Since you have been a constant source of entertainment to me, I shall mend the next torn cape you bring me, using a strip from it. How nice of me. How nice of you indeed. Oh, we have some new background stuff. We'll keep that on. Actually, nah, we'll cook the new one. It goes with the red vibe. And I still don't know how to use the emote wheel, so we will not use those. But yeah. So, Little Birdie told me, because yesterday I was kind of thinking this is more just in general Christianity, Judaism. It is not. Well, kind of. Little Birdie told me this is based on Dante's Inferno, which makes sense because Dante is, I think, over here with the perks. Yeah, there he is. In this glorious place, which defies the rational mind, I have received the inspiration I was so achingly lacking to write the greatest piece of my life, the Commedia. Alright. We did get a second slot yesterday, so we're going to go ahead and put on the Elegy of Plethora. Or no, we don't, because this is just the 5-minute one. So we'll go ahead and take the shield. We'll do that. Start with a little bit more health. And I think we'll stick with the Hooks of Gluttony. I like their playstyle a lot between the blocking and building up the Gluttony charges. So we'll just get into it, I think. Start a run for the day. Through the big door, as always, into Inferno. And hopefully we can get to the boss today. We got just shy of it yesterday. We were almost there. But today, it's a new day, and we'll get it. Yes, okay. Temple of the Morning Star. Alright. We are going... Okay, we have a nice, like, dust shrine there. Looks like there's a chest up here. A lot of dudes up here. Alright. Got some bones. Always bones. And never a muscle, you know? Alright. We're starting to get the blocking system down a little bit more. I've always struggled with parries. But hopefully we'll get a little bit better the more time goes on. Get some of these slugs out of here. It looks like our shield's regenerating too, which is nice. I noticed that yesterday with the Sword of Justice as well. That refresh. Smaller shield. I wonder if that stacks actually. Like if we can get the 15 on top of the 30 that we have right now. Come on. There we go. Alright, we got another bone vase up here. That didn't pull me like it should have. Alright. We're getting greed built up a little bit more today as well, which is nice. I feel like I wasn't parrying as much yesterday. Go ahead and clear our dust out real quick. I always expect my range to be just a little bit longer than it is. And every time, I'm just shy of where I need to be. Getting a little bit better with that, though. Where do we want to go? We want to go, I think, further to the right here. Going through. Another dust shrine here. Get back here. Get back here. I hit the tree. Who knows? Maybe the trees are the enemy. There we are. Getting our combos down a little bit more, which is nice. I think we did just get hit, but we still got the shield up, so we're fine. What's a little claw to the face when you've got a bubble in front of you? Dust was up here, right? New cape. Visit Charon whenever we get back, see what we got. Get some more health going. Wow, that guy got obliterated. What happens when we kill people that are already in hell? Do we think that they're just kind of go somewhere else? Or do we think that they just kind of disappear? Because either feels like it could be possible. There's something up here. Get back here. Okay, well. There we go. Should have probably armor broke that guy. I think that was kind of holding us back a little bit. Probably could have got him a little bit sooner, but what are you gonna do? Probably armor break him, but you know, live and learn. There we go. The good news is we're just running around with another tank, so we're gonna break armor pretty quick in general. Okay. We want to go probably more downwards, if I had to guess. We haven't gone super far down yet. Get the greed built back up real quick. There we go. I'm hitting button. There we go. Alright. Still not building. This builds up a lot slower on the hooks, I'm noticing, which is interesting. I feel like we got it pretty relatively fast on the sword. But also these rounds last, I think, about 30 minutes, because it's 10 minutes before the torture chambers open up. Until then, we just gotta run around and try to get set up best we can. Ooh, we want to kill that guy. No, no, no. Get back, get back, get back. I think this guy drops loot when he dies. So if we can get him to drop, we'll be okay. We saw an elite version of that yesterday and just didn't have the time to get it, which sucked. So I'm hoping we see one of them again today, but you never know. It being pretty random and all. We haven't seen any elite monsters yet, though, which is interesting. Ah, I hit a tree again. There we go. Not that we need the healing, but good to have. Okay, now we need the darkness. How far is that? Not very. I'll meet up with them in a second. Health up, and then we don't need to fight these guys. Okay, more guys. Always more guys, never less. So maybe they do just kind of move around whenever they die. Who knows, though? I feel like I recognize one of these guys, though. See him every day. Alright, War Nightmare, Zekaiser, and GOFTW. Current party members. And hopefully we can all have each other's backs. But we're pretty balanced. Well, we're not pretty balanced out. We're just made to break shield, really. That's about it. What more do you want from that? Somebody that does damage? Nah, you want somebody that can get through the armor so you can do the damage. And we do okay damage anyway. So there's nothing wrong with having 3 tanks. There we go. There's some of God's Wrath. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Ooh, it's my least favorite one. Alright. We need to get some greed going again, because it has taken us a while to break armor. New illumination. Is that the backdrops? Or is that something else? I mean, I guess we'll find out later, but you know. I don't know. Cause I don't think it's not the halos, because that's a whole separate thing. Which is like the symbols you see floating above people's heads. I may or may not have just lost the people we were traveling with. That's okay, though. We can... We're just going to do this real quick. Get a quick little teleport going. There we go. Steal a blessing real quick. It's probably immune to damage. Yeah. Yep. So that's the one I see the most. I know there's other ones, but I definitely could not tell you what they are. Unless it's like critical damage increase, which feels like it's probably pretty likely. But who knows? We're building up darkness pretty good, or dust pretty good today. The fluid in the bottom right. And we do have our alt built up too, which is nice. I'll probably save that for the torture chambers. Just because I know there's at least one elite in there. And then chance of there being 2, but that might just be during the second wave of them. Alright, you want to tango? Let's tango. Alright. And darkness. I probably will just be calling it darkness. The Hades has been like embedded in my brain. There's an elite monster. Well, okay, can't block that. Good to know. Oh, that's so bad. What is... Okay. We need help. And help is not here. We have one more. We're gonna get out of there. I'll say, because we do not have the firepower to back up that fight. And we are going to need that healing. That's why it's such a good pickup early game, though. Oh, hi. They followed me. Nope. Let's do a quick little... Oh, so much damage. Alright, I think it's... I forgot which button it is. It's shift. Alright. Clear some room real quick and we'll get that going. There we go. Okay, so we went insane, is what I'm hearing. All we gotta do is just start shredding, though. Not now! You know, God has some impeccable timing. I think we did die in the midst of all that. Lot happening on screen there. But as long as I can get a certain amount of damage done, we'll be fine. I don't know if they'll be able to, though. This guy's pretty annoying. Oh, they did it! Cool, cool. Alright. I'm just gonna pop down over here real quick. And then we're gonna have to really not die now. Armor break. They're everywhere. There we go. Finally. Ability or blocking abilities grant your attacks a plus 10% chance critical hit. Or we haven't tried to mess around with inner fire yet, so let's see what that does. And then heavy attacks have a 20% critical hit chance. That's good. We do 2 heavies on the when we have greed. So that's probably a good pickup. We'll get through shield a lot faster. Okay, there's one over there and there's one down there. And there's 2 way over that way. So we'll try to head to one of those. Maybe we find some bone. That's not it. Bone, there we go. Okay. That's not what I thought it was. Alright, we're gonna stay with Shadow Assassin real quick. And hopefully get our health back up a little bit. Because as of right now, if we die, we're gone. It's not those. So I wonder... I thought it was the bones. The bone shrines that let us get rid of those, but apparently not. What is that symbol? Okay. Build some greed up real quick. I think that was the crit proc, that 215. There we go. Yeah, we're getting through armor really quick now. They went probably to that temple. Not through there. build it back up real quick. There we go. Max greed. We got through all of them pretty quick. Ooh, I missed. There we go. Okay, the hitboxes are pretty fair, too. Like, I feel like I would have... Or it felt like I should have gotten caught in the big circle that was up there, and I didn't. Ooh. Okay. We have got to be very careful right now. If we can get to the shrine, we'll be okay. Finally got a key. If we can get in one of those rooms now, we can get rewards, which is nice. Okay. Ooh, is it percent based? Because usually that gives us plus 20 health. But it gave us far less than that, and I think it's because so much of our health bar is just shattered right now. Okay, we're gonna follow our friend real quick. Who is aggroing everything. Alright. Get through them real quick. There we go. Alright. Secret chamber discovered. That's new. Huh. I don't know which one it was. That's just percent HP. Will it fix that? I mean, we need the HP anyway. Maybe because we're not at max, we can't fix our health bar. Which is... it's pretty reasonable. But hopefully we can get some health orbs to proc. Alright, we're gonna do it now. Or not. I'm hitting the button. Why are you not registering the button press? There we go. I hit the tombstone. Okay, we're getting out. There we go. Alright, that was close. And I will pick up that health here in a second. Now that I see it. There we go. There's always so much happening. I feel like I'm probably dropping more health than I think I am and just not picking it up because I just don't see it. And I don't know why. Yeah, gotta love going insane. You're right. Fireworks show today. Yeah, it definitely... I have not been looking at chat as much as I should have been. I'm sorry about that. I definitely missed those chats when they popped up. Okay, where are they at? They're upwards. Where's the elite monster? There it is. There we go. Power of teamwork. We got through it. Alright. Lot of bones. Some guys over here. Some very dead guys over here. I didn't even have to do anything. They had that all on themselves. It's probably another base this way. Yeah. Not again! Okay, this one's a little bit easier to dodge. Nope. Nope. Ooh, the Ascension battles are unlocked already. I just missed that, didn't I? Or I canceled it by dashing. I don't know which one it was. When the boss loses 1 full health bar, all players replenish 25% of their co-op power. Okay. We need to head inwards. As for anybody that didn't see it, the walls just close in. So we have to head up that way. Alright. There we go. Woo-hoo. Yep. There it is. Yeah, I definitely should have tried to get more health before we got in there. That's okay, though. First run of the day, shaking off the rust and the dust. We'll head back to the Dark Woods and collect 6 capes. So we got some stuff done. See what kind of cosmetics we got real quick. Goodness, my friend. Are you not cold in these meager garments? Here, let me help you. I have prepared some outfits to replace your tasteless attire. Well, dang. That's not a I don't even know if he's helping me. He's just belittling me the whole time. Look at those pants. Wait, how are you going to belittle my outfit when you're wearing those pants with that top? Who does he think he is? I suggested this look? Oh. Surely I have not. Have I? Yeah, he gave us these clothes. What is he talking about? Doesn't know anything. I do like the blue, but I like the red that we're rocking right now. Roasted. You know, I mean, if either one of us is getting roasted, it's probably me. I am going into the fire constantly. So, I mean, he's roasted metaphorically, but I'm roasted very physically. What do we got? Oh, these are the illuminations. So the backgrounds. We got this cool pink one now. All floral. I think I'll keep the starbursts for now. But other than that, I think we're doing all right on our cosmetics. Certainly, you will understand the immensity of my gratitude for being allowed to cast my eyes on things which I never thought I would witness in my mortal life. Okay, what did we get? Imperial Deceptiveness. You gain +4 damage reduction. That's pretty good. That's very good, actually. What was the first one? 6%. We're going to unequip this one, equip this with the shield. So hopefully the shield will last a little bit longer and we can keep it up. And then I can upgrade this and have higher damage reduction. I might upgrade it again. 2. Ooh. Okay, chat. Do we think that we get a different weapon? Because I think we have enough for one. Or do we upgrade Imperial Deceptiveness? Or do we get Defiant Denial upgraded? What are we thinking? Because this will give us more shield. It'll double our shield at the start of the round. And this will up our damage reduction. Or we can try a different playstyle. Defiant? Gotcha. Defiant. Yes, this one. Alright, so we'll go ahead. I didn't mean to unequip that. Alright, this one. Upgrade it. We'll get going. Clothes. Okay. Clothes. Not these clothes, though. Mock my fit again, see what happens. Oh, we can totally unlock another weapon. I thought they were 100 for some reason. They're 50. Alright. So let's try a new build. We've been only doing tank stuff. We can go damage. Actually, I kind of really... I like the glaive. Purely aesthetic-wise. I have no idea what its moveset is like, but I think we'll find out real quick. Go practice on the dummies. Alright. So, consume Temperance. Deal less damage when Temperance is empty. Deal more damage when more than half of Temperance is filled. Deal full damage at the edge of the swing and less damage within the swing. So we backstep to gain Temperance. Which is like a quick little dodge, it looks like. So that... Okay. So we're doing like a go in, get some hits in, dodge out, get Temperance up, and then go back in. And we have... Okay, so our regular hits consume Temperance as well. And it's not too much less damage, it looks like. But if we really want to max it out, we want to go for like 4 hits and back up. Maybe 5. I mean, we could go for all of it. We might as well go for all of it. We'll see what feels natural. And then heavy combo. That has a huge range on it. Dang. I'm going to hit somebody on the next block over, is what's going to happen. Let's see what we can get. Or if we might be able to level up again, depending on how many feats we've done. This will be rough, I will not lie. But with me as your guide, you may save yourself yet. I promise you. I shall help you gain true freedom under the stars. Thank you, Beatrice. Alright, what do we need to do for the glaive? Kill 75 monsters, recover 60 temperance using backstep, and deal 2,500 damage with heavy swing. Shouldn't be too hard. I know we got the hooks the first time. The round we got them, we upgraded them immediately after by getting everything done. Our max health did go up. We got more eternal shards. And let's see. Crow strikes, good. And then wardrobe and the sword should be... what am I saying? We went hooks, we didn't go sword. But the next run we do with the sword, it will level up because we're one good block away, like a parry from getting that leveled up. Let's talk to Virgil real quick and we'll head into that second run real fast. Compere, are you here to look at my work? Very well. You know, weapons have plenty of forms. In many ways, words and knowledge are weapons too. Virgil. Such eloquent speech that I cannot portray with my mouth at the moment. Immolator Raro. Immolator, probably. That was the very big elite. It was a unique elite monster. And a unique elite's power does not lie in a change of fighting style, but in the intensification of their attacks. I have records where even the slightest signs of aggression from them overwhelmed and disoriented rebels, forcing them to adapt to their tactics long before the first blow is exchanged. Yeah, those attacks were very frequent. I feel like a ranged build is probably much better against that than melee like we're running right now. But we'll get there in time. Bows or twin crossbows, whichever it is. But we'll get there. We're in and immediately getting attacked. But we're fine. Look at the relic real quick. So my backstep grants your attacks a plus 10% chance. Okay. We'll do that one, because we're doing the big in-out playstyle. There we go. sure we stay filled up on temperance real quick. Oh yeah, so we can't... Oh, there's an elite already. That's crazy. Alright. Let's start chipping away at that health bar. Man, I miss being able to break shield now. Took a couple of hits to the shield, but that should regen. Get some temperance back up. Almost had me. Alright. And we already got the 60 temperance recovery done. So that's nice. Get the accolades done. Get this thing upgraded as fast as we can. Where do we want to go? Probably start heading this way. More towards the shrine. Just so we have a means to... That's this way. Empty out our pockets. There we go. And we'll fill them back up again. Alright, we want to stick with some people real quick. We'll get a key real quick, because we already have a teleport stone. Yeah, and we don't need the health yet. We need to stay with these guys. Where are you at? There we go. Get some bones real quick. There we go. Alright, 63 bones. We're stockpiling a little bit, but definitely use some more in the long run. Get some big attacks going. There we go. So this one's pretty good at crowd control, which not as much for the other tank ones, but it makes sense because we're meant to do more damage with this one. Ooh, there he is. This is what I was talking about earlier. There we go. We got him this time. A Lucido. Oh, we do a whole lot less damage if we don't have over 3. Or I might have just been critting. Who knows? Ooh, we're gonna, again, empty our pockets real quick. And keep going. Get out of here. Alright. Ooh, another one. Come on, we got him. 2 back-to-back is crazy. Ah, they ran. What are you gonna do? Oh, we still can break armor. We just have to do it with the heavies, which makes sense. Wow. It still feels like a tank weapon, I'm gonna be honest. The range is nice. The range is what definitely sets it apart. But I guess, like, we can't block attacks and stay up, like, right in people's faces, which is the drawback here, but... Ooh, damage increase. There we go. Ooh. Did somebody say big sweeping attacks? Because that's what that was set up for right there. I'm assuming everybody's damage is just increased, though, from that blessing over here. So everything's just getting shredded. I don't know if I could do more damage with, like, an actual, like, missile. I feel like we're doing a good enough job with what we've got right now. Okay. There is a dust shrine down there. We'll get another key. There we go. I got him. Cleaning up house today. There we go. I don't know what that does. Man, the glaive is really good. I like the moveset a lot. As long as I can remember to, you know, backstep and gain temperance, we'll be okay. Alright. Let's see what this big spider can do. Get shredded. That's what this big spider can do. Is just get shredded. Okay, you're not gonna get hit. Do it yourself. Okay. I know... Okay, I'm not gonna buy the expansions right now for this game. But I like that cat skin a lot. I like how glittery it is. Get our damage boosted again, because we haven't even tapped into our health bar yet. Wonder when we're gonna see... Shouldn't be too much longer before the torture chambers pop up, I'd think. But if we can get through one of those, we'll be a lot more set. Not that the build's bad right now, though. Build's pretty good. I'm assuming just a lot of bones again. There he is. That's a big explosion, that one. Yeah, it's nice that everybody can get buffs. Hey, B-boy, how you doing today? How was your nap yesterday? Yeah, man. Oh, they're all heading towards the door. I see. That's full. That's okay. There's another one, not this direction. I didn't realize we were this far south. I'm glad you're well rested today. Ah. There I go again, forgetting to get my temperance built up. You bought the game and you're thinking of playing it sometime soon. That's awesome. So, hopefully you enjoy it as much as I have been. We are running the glaive right now. the one we were looking at yesterday. And the moveset's pretty fun. It's got these big sweeping attacks going. Come on. And the range is pretty good on it. So, getting some good use out of it. Okay, there's one. Oh, that's nice. I can teleport to people that are already in chambers. So we'll hop in and help real quick. Whoa! They're running fast today. Why are they so fast? Somebody's activating their Staff of Sloth. There's the elite. Looks like it's a smaller version of what we fought last round. So it shouldn't be as bad. Hopefully. I wonder if we do more damage in... Yeah. Okay, so we want to stay a little bit farther back, it looks like. I think I'm standing a little too close. Because if we do it in the range, we're doing a lot more damage this time. There we go. Get these chests open. Alright. What do we got? Rare. Heavy attacks have a 39% chance to spawn a healing orb on hit. We'll take that for later. We haven't touched our health bar yet, but knowing how the last round went, we're probably going to. Critical hits deal plus 30% damage. We want that because we're doing crits after we backstep. Man, I stepped out the door and immediately got faced with God. That's crazy. Alright. That's done. There's new torture chambers. There's one to the right and one to the left. So we're going to go to this one. Yeah, we do so much more damage when it's on the... Alright. I'll get the stuff. And then we need to head this way. Yeah, there it is. Back into the fray. Yeah, the drops are on today. So with you having the game now, you can get some stuff. I don't know what the rewards are, but hopefully you enjoy them. I had to backstep a little bit. There we go. We're doing more damage now. Come on. Okay. Get the armor breaking real quick. There we go. Getting some good bang for our buck over here. Oh, you get a pet from that? Nice. Yeah, I didn't give myself a whole lot of time to set up stream today. Or else I would have been able to tell you what those rewards were a little bit better, but I gave myself roughly 10 minutes and a dream to get this thing going. There we go. That hitbox is really precise, isn't it? I'm going to assume that these don't stop spawning for a little bit. It feels like there's a lot more of them in this one, although we did show up a little late to the party last time. There he is. Ooh, ooh. E. There we go. And there's 2 of them this time because it's a second stage torture chamber. Okay, there's one. There we go. Getting shredded. Yeah, the range on the glaive is wild. Okay, Plume of Justice. Heavy attacks shoot missiles that deal 9 damage. All damage is increased by 10% after a critical hit. We're just going to take that one. We're running a crit build right now. See if we can boost that a little bit further. Light attacks grant 5 stacks of inner fire on hit. Ability shoot 3 missiles. We'll go inner fire on that one. Alright, and then we'll take another teleport stone real quick, and then I don't know how many chests there are. There's an elite over here. But yeah, I feel pretty good about getting to the boss this run. I feel like we're gonna be able to get that done pretty easy. What the heck, y'all? Okay, so I'm gonna guess this is the secret chamber. It looks like we need 6 people to open it. Not super feasible at the moment, but hopefully, and we'll beat this elite first, then we can probably get some people down there. Son of a paladin. Honestly, I like that username a lot. I'm assuming that this is the boosted elite. Yeah, this is the guy that we fought last time. His moveset's kind of crazy. Yeah, secret tunnel, yeah. Through the chapel, not the mountain. Woo! Okay, so the skull is what made the insane noise last time. Got it. Okay. Head down here. I'll get that last one. Ooh. Well, I won't get that last one. They're in there. But I think we need to complete that to get, or like at least some of us need to complete that to get the Ascension open. Okay. So all of the chambers, the 2 that are left anyway, are full. So we just gotta wait and see when they get done. But whenever they get done, we should be able to go through that big wave and get to the Ascension, right? Which we haven't gotten to yet. But looking at the art of the bosses in the compendium, it looked like they're pretty big. I'm talking bigger than the Reaper Leviathan. Although, not that that's super hard to do. The elites are bigger than the Reaper. Somehow less scary, though. We still need some more dust before we can get into that. But we should be able to boost our numbers one more time. before we ascend. I'm not gonna get it. I just got out of that. I'm really surprised. Now we're starting to get hit a little bit more. Ascension battle unlocked. We need to head... Which way? Immediately left. I think we need to move more. Oh, it's down this way now. Okay, I see. I was being goofy. Thank you. I'm glad that you found some enjoyment in me freaking out over the Reaper Leviathan. I will say I got a good chuckle out of it whenever I was watching it back during the edit. It's really far south this time, isn't it? Oh, it's way to the left. Or right. I know my directions. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get my shift done. Ah! Okay. Somebody else, somebody else. Yep, stand right there. Smile for the camera, please. Thank you, thank you. And our shield did break, so it's good we picked up that healing item. And we have 3 elites this fight. This guy is just stuck, though, so, I mean, easy pickings. There we go. And that's Ascension. Alright, we're gonna take health, because I don't know what we're stepping into. But we made it! We made it to the Ascension. So that's progress right there. Oh, wait. 11 out of 20 ascended. Rebel souls use the divine energy of Ascension battles to ascend and face bosses. This game waits for all players to ascend before transitioning to the boss fight. Ascended players may watch players who are still fighting until everyone has ascended. Okay. So we have... There we go. We're all up then. And 20 of us made it. Out of the 33 of us that are... Or that entered. So that's nice. Oh, and you max heal on entering. It looks like. I don't know what to expect. Something. Well, I downplayed it. This thing's huge. Who might you be? I can't tell if I'm hitting. We have to hit the heart. Okay, 80%. Okay, we have to break these now. And we're on ice. Oh, if I use it like this and I dodge backwards, do we think that'll be faster? Okay, there we go, there we go. Get the heart. Oh, we're fighting Lucifer. I just saw the name. Not quite as charming as the show Lucifer. I'm stuck. I'm fully pinned here. There we go. Okay. Are we back to the ice? No. Nice. That was a good ult. I dodged the wrong way. I'm fine though. Okay, he's shielding again. Oh. I thought it was gonna be... There's a type of attack that you need several people to stand in to cancel it. I thought it was that. It was not. It's just a big targeted attack that moves. I'm gonna have to turn my headphones down after this. This is pretty loud. But we're fine. We'll deal with it for now. Okay. Ooh, wait, there's a stack. That's what I was talking about with the attacks, that we have to all stand together. Stack up, guys, please. Okay, we're good. Look at our ship going. There we go. Bump that down a touch. There we go. We made it, though. Look at that. All right. Got a new halo and a new emote. And a bunch of shards. All right. We are good to leave, I think. Or are we? Yeah, we can. First try on the boss. Yeah, we did it. We got through it pretty quick. I think we got in there with a lot more people than I thought we would, though, too. But I think people are really starting to learn the game now it's been out for a day. They got the ropes done. Wild emojis. Yeah, I haven't browsed through the basic emojis yet. But hopefully we'll get some custom ones up here soon. I got some ideas, but we'll get them in there here before too long. All right, who's ready to get belittled? I'm not, but here we go. The Beyond Shop, Charon's Astounding Boutique. How about the Haberdasher's Stand of Wonders? Oh, hello, friend. What am I doing, you ask? I'm glad that one of us is ready to get belittled, Computer Gremlin. But don't take it. You don't deserve that. You can talk back to him. All right, you got him. Look at him. Just make fun of his hat. All right. He might kill you, but you can make fun of his hat. Well, I thought if I had a proper name for my business, people would be more inclined to buy from me. As a freeloader, I'm sure you can at least offer your opinion of a choice of name, see? Well, I mean, true, we don't have a house yet. Alright, we got the one for beating Lucifer. That doesn't look too bad. I'll put that on. And then, what else do we got? Filter through the weapons. Is that the new one? This is the new one. Turn. Okay. Versus the base one. I can't tell if it's just my eyes, but is the bow the same color as the handle? Anybody else seeing that? My eyes aren't too good at discerning colors at certain times. Filter, see if we got anything else. I don't think we did. No, we did not. Oh. In place of that one, sure. Okay, cool. My eyes did work this time. Heck yeah, we'll take that. Alright. Your battle against Lucifer shook the Eternal Gate to its very foundations. What an epic showdown. Word has reached me that you recovered a Purgatorio world key. Thanks to it, you can now step into Purgatorio. The battle continues in Inferno. Now you can carry the rebellion into an entirely new world. The Purgatorio Major Feat is now available. Come see me to find out more about it. Okay, so Purgatorio has 11 less people. And it's probably a little bit harder setting that, like, the less people aside, but we'll see what it looks like here in a minute. Hello there. What good timing. I was about to lead new recruits through a little test of skills. Care to join us? Alright, Inferno 1, this one. Inferno 1 is done. Which means we have Inferno 2 now. Or something else happens. Inferno Bone Shrine Upgrade 1. Inferno's Bone Shrines now heal a greater portion of your health. That's sick. Inferno is revealing one of its secrets. Guided by the whispers hidden in your travel reports, I have made a discovery. When the bones are arranged in a precise, forbidden pattern, the healing essence of the Bone Shrine grows far more potent. Embrace this rite, and the bone altars of Inferno will restore you with greater strength. Yes, please! I like that. And we did upgrade the glaive on the first run. That's nice. So that should give us something new with the glaive. What do we get? I hope it's a pony. Anybody else? You gain more energy when hitting monsters to cast Aftershock energy. Now refills over time also. Okay, so our team up ability builds up faster now. Which I think was the same with the hooks. You unleashed a great power within this ancestral weapon. The co-op power is our ultimate answer in the fight against injustice. Defeat enemies to fill the energy gauge, then hold shift to summon a co-op sigil upon the ground. Pawn Day replay. Yeah. And with the aid of fellow rebel souls awaken its power. This is the strength of the multitude standing against injustice. United, we will prevail. Okay, and then new stuff. Deal 10,000 damage with heavy swings, 10,000 damage with dash combos, 5 chambers, cast 5 co-op powers with live temperance. Okay, Nothing too bad. I don't think we have... Nope, nothing else that we can claim. So let's go down to Dante. See if we got any new perks. My iron devotion and faith have made it so that I was chosen by God to be in this place. Mark my words, pilgrim. I will use my greatest tools to convey his will. Alright, new thing. Astute erudite? Your co-op power generates 12% faster. That's pretty nice. We have to complete more major feats to get more perk slots. I like what we're doing right now, though, with the stacks. And we have... two of them. Yeah, we should be able to upgrade one of these. We'll upgrade the shield again. And get everything going on that, because it'll take a little bit. I assume we're going to be taking more damage in the next area. But what do I know? Why do you still have... Oh, there was something in here. Now there is, because we upgraded the perk. We need to open a relic chest 3 times. That's in the rooms, and we need to heal at bone shrines one more time. And then we'll get a dust shrine upgrade for that. That'll be nice. Anything new? My family owns a silk farm in Naples. I had spent my whole life there until I started traveling to learn about the world. I met Charon in Venezia. He was kind enough to bring me here with his boat. Okay. Lucifer, and then Elite Graphio, the spider guys. Tagliator, Blazo. Okay, so these guys have red cleavers. And then Elite Tagliator. Bruciator. Okay. We'll be fine. We know enough anyway about these guys. I think we'll stick with the glaive. Actually, we'll get the sword upgraded. We just need one more block with it. So we'll go ahead and get that going. And we'll head into Purgatorio. It says 1 of 1 keys. I wonder if we have to beat, like after this run, if we have to go through Inferno again to be able to get back. Light attacks trigger a blast. Blasts deal 14 damage. Heavy attacks have... We'll try this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we want that. I can't help but notice the actual lack of enemies here. There we are. That's about what I expected. Bunch of new guys. There we go. And that's all we had to do to upgrade the sword, by the way, was get that one block in. More bones. All right. Break their shield. Why are they shiny? Who knows? Maybe the sword guys buff the enemies around them. I don't know. Let's see. That is exactly what happened. So the enemies can also co-op a little bit, it looks like. There you go. We can delete you real quick. We'll meet up with some peers. Alright. Head down, clear our pockets out. Go for damage for now. We'll head towards the people that are down here. That is horrifying. It was like a leech with fins. That was... I mean, great monster design. I love me a good monster design. Very scary, though. In like a... Scary in like a very unsettling kind of way, I guess. Almost reminded me of those fish that can walk a little bit, you know? Like, I think they're like mud skippers or something. Freaky little guys. Okay, you're dead. I'll ring your bell real quick. Man, I got too used to the glaive range. Something up here. Potentially. Oh, is this thing preventing the other guy from taking damage? I don't know. Something weird happened. We do love a little freak. Little freaks are fun. Alright, we'll steal the blessing real quick. Get some damage ups for a little bit, and then go and wreck some of these walking monuments real quick. There we go. What does this chest hold, and why is it bones? We did get a key, though. The key is nice. Get wrecked. Wait, I empty our pockets again real quick. I guess we'll help this guy out real quick. Alright. I'm gonna go up, or round and up anyway. We're going to take health this time. I'm not close enough. I'm still not close enough. You look at chat for 1 second, and you get exploded. But not enough to maim you. No, no, no. Just enough to hurt. That was unfortunate. The dash into the other area. We'll heal real quick. We got that done. We just need to open one more chest, and then that's one of the main feats done. Stagger. There we go. I will say things look a lot more angelic in this area versus the like very punished souls in Inferno. Not super angelic, but like lower class of angels, I guess. Like, or not. That's just eyeballs. Come on. Not quite close enough. There we go. Man, these things have a lot of health. Woo! You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go find help. That's what we're gonna do. That's a new guy. Or gal. Or non-binary friend. Who am I to say? Ooh. Okay. We already opened that one. Man, these eyes. I just want to see if I can get these things. They're so tanky. Okay, we got them. There we go. Okay. Now that that's done. Not that way. Call me crazy, that vase is not worth it. We got some people down this way, though. There's the Wrath of God. New penitence chambers. Ooh, that's poison. I'm willing to bet. Ooh, you hit hard. I almost wonder if we're under-leveled for this area. Which, I mean, probably. We're not doing anywhere near as much damage as it feels like we probably should be. There we go. I thought I blocked that. Turns out I didn't. Finally! Things have so much health. And I do not. I do not have a lot of health. Is there a bone shrine around here? Is that full? I think so. There's an elite up there that I am not. It's not full. There's one opening. And I don't think I'm equipped to handle that. So we're not going to go in as much as I want to. We're going to rein in the urge there. And we're going to up our health again. Man, I just need some bones. Tab, people. We'll go there. Goodbye. Hello. I say, stay where you're at. Oh god. I'm dead. I don't even know who to go to. Probably this arrow shooting guy. There's 18 of us left. 19 including me now. The penalty seems less harsh. Certain places restore health without increasing max HP. Yes, there is. They are the bone shrines. I've been keeping my eye out for one. I just don't see one. And bone shrines are the same place we go to fix our health bar. Because right now we're at 42 max. But I think our health needs to be max for that to work. So we'd have to heal up there first, and then we'd be able to start fixing this. But right now, if I die, because my max health is so low, we will perma-die instead of becoming a soul. Where are the bones, man? Okay, there's one right here. And I can't do it. We'll get a teleport stone real quick. They're sold out of heals, which is unfortunate. I almost went straight into that. Why? Oh my lord. This is insane. I don't feel equipped for this. I think we might have been a little out of our depth stat-wise. It felt like things were definitely taking longer to die. But I don't know if there's anything... Or I don't know if the base damage of the weapons increases, or if it's just promoting you to move together more. And guys, we have a special guest. We are with the Sensei Oogway of Kung Fu Panda right now. That's crazy. You don't know if the damage output is too low or if the game is just built for group fighting. It's probably meant for group fighting. I think I just need to stay with people more. But live and learn. I didn't know what to expect there, so... I'm a huge fan, right? Isn't that crazy? We have the Master Oogway here. We can only go up, and we might only be able to go down from here with our special guests, honestly. That's pretty up there. Like, if we can get Uncle Iroh, that might be peak. What do we think? I can try. I can pull some strings, but I don't think I have many strings to pull at the moment. My Comedia will be grand, unlike anything anyone has ever seen, and I shall write it in the language which flows best on the tongue, Italian. The world would actually explode if I could get Uncle Iroh on here. We have Renewal of Dust. You gain plus 10% dust when defeating monsters. You know what I did? I accidentally unequipped Defiant Denial. That might be why we died so fast. That's a whoops right there. I didn't realize that happened. That's fine though. I do think we need to go back through brain. The brain is not thinking. Inferno. But we did that once. We can do it again. South, how have you been? Are you here to lend us a hand? Your help is always prized. I am here to claim my feat levels. Max health increased, always nice. Sword of Justice increased. So now it will generate stuff faster. So we can get our team ups quicker and give other people shield. Yeah. You have unleashed a great power within this ancestral weapon. Same thing she says every time. This is the strength of the multitude standing against injustice. United, we will prevail. Yep. United, we will prevail. We need 10,000 damage with heavies, 10,000 damage with dash combos, complete 5 chambers, cast 5 co-op powers. So I think it's the same for all of them. Since we're heading back to Inferno, I think we should try out a different weapon, because we have... Actually, you know what? We're gonna get a different weapon, I promise. But we are gonna go back. We're gonna upgrade Empyrean Deceptiveness real quick. So our damage reduction is increased, and now we actually have our shield equipped. So we'll be much tankier than we were last game. Scepter of Charity, Crossbows of Pride, Staff of Sloth, Daggers of Greed, Bow of Hope. I'll go Bow of Hope. It sounded interesting yesterday, because we could pick from these 4 as our starting weapon. Yeah, we'll take a quick little peek at what this thing can do. Shoot a light arrow. Recall your arrows with guiding light. Q to shoot heavy arrow. Guiding light. Recalling arrows pierce through monsters and deal damage. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So how many can we have out at a time? Okay, so we can have 6. That's right there. But now I know. And then Q for heavy arrow, which also shoots out, comes back. Okay, I dig it. And then we should have gotten this one. 75 monsters, hit 100 monsters with guiding light, so that's the recall. Deal 2,500 damage with heavy arrows. Easy peasy. Nothing out of the ordinary there. I've always had an acute interest in learning about all sorts of things. My most fervent wish is to create a book that will help people, not to rule them, but to guide them towards free will. You see, I firmly believe that we have outlived the time for gods to rule us all. I intend to prove that humanity can prosper in a different way, through mutual aid rather than worship. I'll just clear this out, because there is a part of my brain that is like, exclamation point? We gotta clear that out. Alright, that's cleared. We should be ready to head back in. Oh, we can head back into Purgatorio. We'll go to second shot. I feel like we didn't give it the best try we could have last time. Alright. Give me something good. My recall ability shoots 2 missiles. Light attacks have 20% critical hit chance. That's pretty good. We always take a critical hit chance. I'm a gambling man. No, thank you. There we go. I will say, I like this playstyle too. The weapons so far feel really well designed. They'll feel pretty balanced. There's nothing so far that's been like, wow, this one's crazy. So good on them. It's hard to balance things out sometimes. No, thank you. I'm good. You can stay over there. I don't know why. I want to be up close and personal, but I have a bow. I don't need to do that. Like, I can stay back here and be fine. There we are. That guy's new. He looked kind of snaky. Are those legs? Those are legs. I didn't notice that the first time. Me when I'm an eyeball wrapped in legs. Let's see. I did not realize my mouse was over there. We need a dust shrine. It is over here. Damage. Ooh, you know what I haven't done? I have not drank any water this stream. When we have a second of calm, I'll get some. But there are way too many people on screen for that right now. Okay, water is over here. They got this. I was wondering why my throat was so dry. Alright. Everybody moved northwards. More shards. I feel like I have to do less work with the bow. Like I just have to kind of be mindful of where attacks are. But I can kind of just click and be fine. That's not a bad thing. It's more chill. Let's see. Here's where all the fun's at. Let's see here. There we go. I think that was all of the achievements for the first bow level. Maybe killing monsters hasn't been gotten yet, but other than that, we're fine. And we'll get that done this run too. Slowly but surely, we gather the dust. Ooh, token. Yes. Wonder what Dante has in store for us this time. If it was something else for a shield build, and we can get the third slot open, that'd be really nice. Wow, just out of range, huh? I hit the button to recall and I didn't do it. Well, you know, when you think you can dodge. How far is the range on this? Pretty. Say the snipe is crazy. Come on, there's the armor break that we needed. Haha! Alright. Open the chest, empty our pockets, and wait for the rooms to open. I do believe... Oh, we got a relic from that. Grant your attacks up to... Okay. We'll go healing orb. I don't know if only we can pick them up or if other people can as well. That's not super great. That felt really short. Penitence chambers. We're gonna get in. See what they have in store for us. Probably should have got a key. Yeah, we can't leave once we enter. Which makes sense. Many a person in here. Come on. Ooh, so many guys. Okay, we're not done. We definitely got this still, or we can get this. There should only be one elite in here, and not 2 or 3. Hi. Ooh, there's a guy that needs rescued here. So many things happening on screen always. Come on, break. There you go. I thought I called those back. I did not. Alright. Boss should almost be here. There they are. Shred him! Or erode him, I guess? He's made of stone, after all. And now we have enough gravel for the driveway. Can't freeload forever, you know. One or the other, we'll go left. See what we got here. Dashes grant your next attacks. That's for healing orbs. They're both for healing orbs. So, dashes. Oh, we have another key. I thought we only had two. Or one. And not enough for both. But I wonder if that one had a key in it. Critical hits deal 45% more damage. Yes, please. Back into the fray. Didn't get this. New emote. I wonder if I'm should be positioning more and be more strategic with my recalls, but who knows? More damage. Who needs more health, really? Probably me later. I'm gonna be regretting those words here in about 10 minutes. Watch. It's 5:48 now, so 5:58 I'll be eating those words. I'm calling it now. That's an emote. I was like, what is that symbol? There's our creepy little guy. All right. Next wave. Hit me. Hey, that's not what I meant by next wave. I want to clarify. I meant next wave of enemies and not God's wrath. There's the next chambers. Almost got him. I thought I was left alone for a second. I was like, with all these guys? That's crazy. There we are. Okay, penitence chambers. There's one up and left. We're gonna get a teleport stone. we're going to teleport there, actually. They need a hand, it looks like. And we'll get a key real quick before we go in. Stay still, stay still. There we go. Ooh, those guys. Ooh, they have teleport moves? That's different. Oh my god, so many people are dead. Hey, dude! Move! Okay. Get in here. You're gone. You're gone. Okay, somebody either died or got resurrected. I don't want to be standing in that. Ooh. Why are both elites on me right now? There is so much happening. Pardon me if I don't talk too much for a minute. I'm trying to lock in real quick. That shredded my shield. It's still up. It was still up before I said that. There we go. Alright, we beat one of these before, we can do it again. Ooh, not there. We want to get below the boss right now, because then we'll be able to use our special on them. Oh! No, thank you. Okay, armor broke. We're good now. Man, they're both still alive. You want teleport moves? Yeah. Instant transportation would be fun. If only they could figure out how to, you know, do it not Charlie in the Chocolate Factory style. I would like to say regular sized and not tiny. There we go. That only took so long. And not merge with a fly. You're so right. How could I forget? Or like, I think Harry Potter's the one where you have a chance of just like leaving a body part behind. You know, not that one either, ideally. I'd like to be intact. Alright, we did get a key from that. All damage is increased by 20% after a critical hit lasts for 30 seconds. Yes, please. That's a very nice epic thing. This game is being too kind, which makes me fear for later. We'll do heavies have a chance to crit now as well. I don't think anybody else is down here right now. Stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still. They're not aggroed by me in that. I didn't even notice that guy. Alright. There's 16 of us left. Which isn't too bad, all things considered. Let's see where everybody else is at. Oh yeah, we don't have to teleport. There's a couple people over here. Open this one. More bones, more shards. Ah, guys, full on health. I'm not gonna be able to get that one by myself. And now we can use this up here. We'll go more health this time because we don't have the shield. There we go. Get the dust. I think that's a dust one as well. Just a couple of guys with bows doing stuff, you know? We are pulling that guy with us, unfortunately. Oh, you get back here. There we go. That was a good little combo. Now I might need... Okay, they're all down here. Oh, that's an elite monster fight down here. But what? Ooh, that one. Yep. It's summoning little spectral ones. For some reason, I thought there was a bunch of the other guys around. Wow, I shot the wall. Okay, well, why did you hit me there? I wasn't in the red. Or was I? Be news to me if I was. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have dodged into that, but, you know, moves were made. Now there's a bunch of them over there. Come on, you're almost gone. Not right there. There we go. That was a unique elite, so it was one of the ones where the moveset's different. Do I have anything that triggers a blast? Yes, I do. Sure. Blasts are bigger. Abilities grant your... Okay, right-click abilities grant your attacks plus 10 critical hit chance. Yeah. For as much as we have to call back, we'll... I have to get rid of one. I see. So we can't pick up anymore. Unless we can get rid of them, but not that I notice. Is there a bone thing? There is over here. So we'll teleport there. We need one more guy. Secret chamber time. Oh, it's immediately the elites. There's so many? Oh my lord. Okay, the leech looks horrifying. Ooh, I'm on fire. There's so much happening everywhere. I'm dead. That's rough. Okay, we're out. We're out and about. Rough. Okay, we gotta be really careful. I say as we go into the mist. I don't think there's a safe place to stand right now. What do we think? Where did that come from? I got hit for 26. Oh no. Okay, I am probably gonna perish. But if I can get my shift off. Oh no. I'm dead. That was really unfortunate. I didn't know what to expect in those secret rooms. But it makes sense why you need to have 6 people going at once now. That was wild. Alright, we will head back to the Dark Woods, see what all we got done, and then might end stream after that. It is 6. We've been going for a couple hours. Okay. Welcome, dear friend. My hands? Ah, yes. Virgil in her bottomless curiosity asked if I would try to weave fabric from Magiator's threads. Tell me you, It did not... let me tell you, it did not go well at all. Che spavento. I almost burnt my poor hands off. The experiment was foolish to start with, but what can I say? I am a man who likes to please. Man who likes to please and belittle. That's a combo. We got a Winky. Nice. Talk to Dante. Virgil shared insightful notes the other day, which caused me to reminisce on that dreaded time I spent in the mail bulge. I wrote an entire strophe that evening. New thing, this one. Soaring Grace. Your co-op powers have plus 6% effect or duration. Okay. That's good. I can't equip that yet. Unless... Let's see what we got. Today marks yet another loss against God's fearful creatures. My blood boils thinking about it. However, we have not given up yet. This is far from over. This one's done. So Rebel Soul 2's done. We got something. Across all worlds, dust shrines now grant additional characteristic points. Nice. Compere. Your exploration of the beyond paid off. Through quiet study of the dust shrines, I have learned how to awaken the deeper echoes slumbering within them. Henceforth, every dust shrine in the beyond shall bestow additional characteristic points. Continue journeying in the beyond. We have only begun to peel back the veils that conceal its true secrets. Interesting. Okay, that's the new stuff. Not the new stuff. We got one. Well, new stuff, but also this thing that we got done. Teleport to other players, cast 5 co-op powers, do 500 co-strikes, kill 2 unique elite monsters. Easy with the luck we've been having. We've been getting plenty of those. That's done. So now that gets upgraded. And she will say the same thing that she has said every time one of these is upgraded, I bet you. Ancestral weapon, co-op powers or ultimate power, defeat enemies to fill the gauge, awaken the power, this is the strength of multitude. We will prevail. And then something in here, this one. And then, oh, she has one more down here. And then, let's see what else we got. We got some new stuff in the compendium just because we got to the new area. My family is not religious, but the church has never chastened us because my father gives them silk monthly. Oh, yeah. The sort of behavior and my incomprehension is what created the first spark of curiosity. Dogma says that sinners must serve penance in hell. However, this can be avoided by an oblation of goods or money. Does this mean that material devotion is more important than spiritual devotion? Does this mean the rich can sin with no fear of retribution? Faith through devotion, bringing the poor to their knees. Faith through material, allowing the rich to commit profanities. New monsters. Eye with legs. Eye with less legs, strangely. The bigger one. Time Weaver. Oh, it is shaped like a big hourglass, isn't it? I didn't notice that whenever we were fighting it. We fought more than that, didn't we? Those 3 enemies? Unless we looked at them last time, which is a whole possibility. But I am going to go ahead and call stream there for today. I want to thank everybody for joining me for these little more than 2 hours that I've been streaming. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, the stream, the banter. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. I know I'm one to talk. I drank 1 time in this whole 2-hour span. But yeah, enjoy the day. It's been hotter, but it should be a little bit cooler this weekend. So hopefully, you know, you can get some time outside in the sun before it gets too hot in the summertime. But yeah, I will see all of you Saturday. If I can switch over. There we go. All right. Adios.